I'm here with the boys from For My Pain to talk about their music, the band, their much awaited return, I should say. So, first of all, thank you very much for taking the time and welcome to our channel. How are things going with you guys?
Thank you for inviting us for this interview. It has been quite a busy work day, otherwise fine. Weekend is ahead, so very good feelings.
And I'm sure you guys are busy because coming back from this hiatus, there's a lot of eyes on the band. There's a lot of buzz, people talking about it. And that's kind of my first question that I have for you guys. Why now? Why after so long? 2023/2024 was the right time for the band to do this to have this return.
Well, I think it has no one explanation. I think that was some of practical reasons and some emotional reasons, I think. But yes, we should try to accomplish this comeback beforehand also, but the time wasn't right, and the pieces didn't click and so on. And last year, I think at summer, we just decided that maybe this is the time, and we found a place where we can rehearse and do demos and record and stuff. So that was the practical part, and of course we found the right kind of lineup to make it happen.
Was this originated by perhaps a personal desire that you guys had to make music together once again, or did you guys also feel that maybe right now at this moment there's not a lot of bands like For My Pain, and the sound that you guys had is something that it will resonate with fans, new fans today?
Actually, we were discussing about a possible comeback or playing together already several years ago for the first time, and for some reason it just didn't feel the right timing at that moment. We didn't have enough time, and we couldn't concentrate on the new music or another band playing at the same time, and we decided to forget the idea, at least for a moment, and then it took still a couple of years more, and we came back together and discussed and went through the old ideas we had already in old days, and also checked some new ideas we had made during the years, and it started to feel finally that there are so many good ideas and so many good new songs that need to be released some way, and because they sounded so much like For My Pain, the original For My Pain, we decided that it can't be any other band than us doing this, and we started seriously then think about possible comeback and what would it require and what would it mean for us, and here we are then at the moment.
How was the fan response like when you guys announced that you guys were coming back and creating new music? What was like the fan response from those announcements?
Well, of course it was overwhelming for us, but in a way it didn't surprise that much, because during these years we have made music with other bands all the time, and still there has always been kind of feeling that people still are asking after For My Pain, is it coming back, or are you doing new music? Like, it never died. So I don't think that the feeling was a decision made in the band, not for the fans, or the listeners, because they believed in For My Pain all the time. I think that it was we had to found the belief ourselves, and then make the reborn for the band, because of course there it's been so long time that now we have a social media and really different platform to work with.
Yeah.
So in that way, yes, it's different, but you know, and we don't sell records anymore in the world. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A
it's-
lot of things have changed since the debut record, and that actually takes me to the next point. So your mindset was there. You guys, okay, we have the place to jam, we have the place to record, we have the place to do the demos, we have the right mindset individually that this is what we want to do. Now, when it comes time to do it, what were some of the challenges that you guys faced, considering it's been a long time between working together on new material?
Actually, it was quite easy already at the beginning for start this. Then when we got the wheels rolling and found the new guys, so after that it has been pretty easy. We have been rehearsing at our place at least once a week and going through the ideas and composing new material and so on. So it has been quite easy after the kickoff.
Yeah, I think that in that way it was pretty easy because between these guys we have, you know, been in contact during these years, not that much, but still we have, and
we are living in the same city still.
Yeah, perhaps that was the you know, the biggest challenge, if you ask like that. It was to decide, you know. Of course we did around in the band that what kind of player we are searching for this band, because we knew that few guys had to be replaced, and I think that was the biggest challenge. But actually that also happened to have, you know, it was pretty easy because we just decided that you know, the locality, now we are all in the same city, and we, you know, just, you know, decided to take a shot, and after we started playing and tried some songs and the old ones and maybe the new ones too, it just, you know, the magic was still there, you know. Didn't really, you know, it was, and it like it if it wouldn't have been there, I think that the situation would be really different. But it actually is, and the sound that For My Pain has, that has some unique, you know, atmospheres, it's still there. So that was important, you know, and when it was there, it was easy to carry on.
Will the new material be connected to the old material? Do you see that sense of continuation, or there's going to be a little bit of a break, and what fans will get from new songs will have maybe a different vibe, still connected, but maybe a different vibe? How do you see that process?
Of course, some of the songs or ideas we have, they have been already made years and years ago, and some of those have even composed right after the first album. So in that sense, there is a straight connection to some songs, but I'm still saying that even those very new ideas and very new songs, they are still very pure For My Pain style, and at least at the moment, I think that they won't be seen that big difference in the style of the band between the first album and this new upcoming material. Of course, there have been 20 years. We have hopefully
Evolved
and learned
Grown.
how to play our instruments better, and so hopefully there will be some kind of evolvement, of course, and I'm sure that there will be some kind of modern touch in the new songs, but I would still say that and claim that it is still pure For My Pain.
Yeah, I think the basic elements will be the same, and of course we haven't recorded all the new songs Yeah, we
Mm.
have played some, and we have some demos, you know, so we actually do not know what the whole combination will
Mm.
be. So there's a lots of really different songs, but do they ever, you know, end up being in the album? That's the different story.
Yeah.
But you know, we have a lots of material, and we're just collecting what to do next and stuff. So it's a piece by piece cake, you know. And but at the moment, I think that the vibration and the whole feeling is the same still. That you know surprised me because
Yeah.
it's still there.
Yeah. And when we have been playing together, it still feels like For My Pain in those old days. It is
You,
same spirit,
and you
same
touched on
sound.
something that I thought was really interesting. You said that, you know, you don't make money making records these days. The music business
Yeah,
has changed quite a bit.
sure.
Keeping that in mind, are you guys thinking of releasing a full length record? Is that the goal, or are you going to take maybe a different approach considering the times and release a single here, a single there, maybe an EP? What's the thought process?
I don't think that we have decided that
Mm.
much, but we have to say that we are the old-fashioned guys. I don't think that we will, you know, jump into the trend that we just release million singles. I think that, you know, I think that it's a single or two, and if we are ready to make the album, then we do it
Yeah, yeah.
because you know that's the way we are used to do it, you
Mm.
know, with this band. So it's in that sense we are not going to, you know, accommodate the modern drain. So
You're old school through and through. I like that because I'm the same way. I like to listen to an album from beginning to end. That's the experience that I like to feel. I mean, I don't
yeah.
mind singles, but I'm a record kind of guy. I like to listen to a whole album, so I can totally appreciate that. You mentioned the lineup changes. There's two new additions to the band. Was geography your main concern, having them be in the same area where you guys are, so that there could be that chemistry between all of you? Was that the main concern, the main goal?
Uh, of course, at the beginning, we went through lots of different ideas of the new who could be the new member or replacement for the old guys, and of course at the end the one of the main things was that it would make everything much easier if all the guys would be living in the same city, and we could have a meeting and discuss together and have fun together, and of course rehearse together and plan our future much easily. Of course, there are internet and Skype and things like that, but then at the end, when we are rehearsing for the new material and for the upcoming live shows and so on, everything's much easier when every guy is living in the same city and we see each other every week here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
it's going to definitely help with the chemistry, right?
Mm.
yeah, and I've done, and I'm still doing the far out approach, kind of making music, and it's you know refreshing, but I don't think that that would be the solution for us
Mm.
because we really need to hard to, you know, sit down and think about this thing, you know. I think that even that we have made a lots of records, both of us. I
Yeah.
think that one of the most precious is the Fallen album, and I don't want to, you know, that I think that any of us wanted to, you know, ruin that, you know, kind of legacy that it has for us and maybe some
Mm.
listeners too. And so it has to be something really simple. And I think that this way we didn't even, you know, actually think that so far, but now that we have made the decisions and chose the members and started working, I feel, you know, relieved that we did these decisions, that we are all here.
Yeah.
The guys can, you know, come to the studio and rehearse together or as individuals, and you know, we are all here, so the communication is like in the old times, you know.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking at this I'm going to call it reunion because it's almost a reunion. I mean, outside of the two new members, but are you guys looking at this as a long-term project? I hate using that word, but pushing the band and continue to not just release one album, but bringing the band back to life and with everything that comes with it, releasing records, touring. Is that how you guys are approaching, or you're taking baby steps and kind of seeing how things go without having really a master plan, if you will?
Yeah. In some earlier interviews, I've already said that first time the Forma Pain was very much kind of a project band, and we didn't plan it much further than the Fallen album and the Killing Romance EP, and that was it. But now that we have come back, it really feels like a real band this time, because we are really working very closely, and we have rehearsals couple of times per week, and
yeah, it's much natural, you know. I think that at first last summer we thought that maybe we should take, you know, step by step, but now that we started and get it running, it feels so natural that I think that the discussions has you know, expanded all the time, and not that we have planned, you know, world tour, but I mean in the sense that yes, it will be continuous. So it will be not, it's not nothing about, you know, one release and goodbye. I think that we are going to, we have the you know, the will to, you know, work together longer.
And I would say that at the moment it feels like we are going to work together and playing with Forma Pain as long as it feels good, and we have something to give to our fans, and the music gives something to us. So we don't have plans to close the gates after next release, so let's see.
And you mentioned world tour, but I know you already have some shows scheduled for this year. Can you talk a little bit about that, about the shows, about maybe other plans that you guys have, and how excited are you guys to perform live? It's been a long time.
I'm terrified. But I've done some shows, you know, with the other bands and in some occasions, and you know, but with this band it's special because we actually didn't make just 2 shows with the whole history of the band. So it's a kind of mysterious thing, you know. Even we have toured with our other bands, but Forma Pain is a special because it didn't really make that much gigs, you know. And so yes, it's gonna be something special, and it's nerve-wracking, and I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm pretty convinced because, you know, we have strong material because we have the Falling behind us, the album behind us, and we have a future. This and we are not aiming to, you know, make kind of, you know, one hit show and then leave the stage, but it will be special, of course, because it will be the first gig. So yes, it's something special, and I'm waiting, really looking forward.
The shows that you guys announced, what's the dates? What dates do you have for those 2 shows that I think it was 2, right? You guys already announced 2?
Yeah,
it was May 3rd.
May 3rd.
And
it was here in Oulu comeback, so
20th July 20th, I think, the other one, which is near Oulu 2 in a
place called Pudasjärvi.
That's a
it is,
mouthful.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It is the home city of mine, and our former drummer Petri is also living from there, and also Olli-Pekka is coming from Pudasjärvi, so it's partly our home city, small northern Finnish city, and it has quite long tradition on metal music as well, like bands like my other band, Eternal Tears of Sorrow, is coming from there, and also Kalma is coming from Pudasjärvi. Also, some old thrash metal bands, National Napalm Syndicate, is coming from there, and many others. So the actually this summer festival is also quite special one because it is gathering together current or former Pudasjärvi located metal bands. So whole evening is going to base on the Pudasjärvi metal.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So-
Well,
so-
I'm coming to Finland this summer. I'm going to be in Tampere in August. So hopefully something gets announced. Maybe you guys get to play a show around there. I'd love to see you guys. It would be such a great opportunity, such a great honor to see you guys play. So
Just take a train to the Pudasjärvi, you know.
is there a train?
Yes, to Oulu, and then by bus to Pudasjärvi.
Yeah, it sounds like a journey. Sounds like a trek.
yeah.
Yeah, it will be something, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I'm sure of. It would be something. I wouldn't mind. I've been to Finland before, so definitely enjoy the country. I enjoy the culture, and more so, I enjoy the music. I think you guys have something special there. I think there's something in the water that no other country does metal the way you guys do metal. And it's such a pleasure to talk to you guys, and it's such a pleasure to see the band coming back after so many years. I've been talking to so many people. There's a huge buzz. Fans are excited. People are really excited to see what you guys have to offer with new material. So thank you, both of you, for the time today to chat about the band, to chat about the project. And like I said, I hope to see you guys next summer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are really hoping to see you too.
Yeah, I will arrange tickets if you come.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
We'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch.
Yeah, we will.
Take care, guys. All the best.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you do.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.